Hello, this is a training video reviewing the updates that have been made to the inventory system in WDQ. To get started, we'll go to Setup, Inventory, then Items. The first thing you'll notice is there's two search bars up top. The first one defaults to internal number, and the second one defaults to supplier. So with this, you can search multiple criteria in a single search. So like you could say description, oak, and then from only this supplier right here. And you click search and it'll pull it up. The next thing you'll notice is the columns right here have been updated. And one of those columns is an image column. So on each product page, you can upload an image of the inventory item. And then we're also displaying the on-hand quantity for that inventory item. Previously, as you added new products, you had to also manually open up each inventory item and then click check all to assign the inventory rule to those new products, which was a very time-consuming action. Now, with this update, you could, click all or search by supplier, and we've added this select all button with this new column right here. And then you can click menu, action, assign rules. So now if we opened up an inventory item, the rules have been assigned to all units. So it's much quicker to apply inventory rules to new products that are created. Also previously, to delete an item, you had to click it, type in delete, then click menu delete. Also time consuming. Now you have the ability to select multiple items, click menu, action, and delete. So those items have been deleted. All right, we will now search for our test item. We'll go ahead and open it up. First thing I want to point out is the image uploader, which is this image icon. So you click it and then select the image. The image is limited to 100 KB file size. Then click menu save. Once an image is uploaded, you can delete it by clicking the red delete button. The red delete button only displays if an image is uploaded. Also on this page, we are displaying the on-hand quantity, which was previously called QOH for quantity on hand. The on-order quantity, that is all items that you have on purchase order that have not yet been received. The quantity allocated. So we have a new allocation process in the software, which I will go over on the open orders page, and then the balance. The balance is equal to on hand plus on order minus allocated equals balance. The alert buffer is the balance minus the alert quantity. So here we have a balance of 345.9 and an alert buffer of 305.9. So if you subtracted the two, that means our alert quantity is 40. We are now storing every bill of material in the software and the material usage. With this, we can calculate the average daily usage of that inventory item, and then with that, the estimated alert date, which is the balance divided by the average daily usage, and then we're factoring a certain number of workdays per year. Notes has also been moved up to here. And the notes now display in the inventory export report under supply chain and inventory. And we'll scroll down. And right here under allocation, you can see all orders that have this inventory item allocated towards its usage. That means the order has been reviewed, but the inventory has not been consumed yet. Then right here under open purchase orders, we're showing all purchase orders for this inventory item. Here you can see the PO ID, the PO date, estimated date, receive date, status, quantity ordered, quantity received, balance, dollar value, and who it was ordered by. For both of these tables, if you click the order ID or the PO ID, it will open new tabs opening up that purchase order or that order details page. Click Save and Close. So the next thing I want to go over is inventory allocation. On Open Orders, when you click Review, that is when inventory will be allocated. So if we go to Supply Chain, then Inventory, and we search for our test item, we can see what is on hand, what is on order, and then what is allocated, then our balance. So allocating it is saying we're not physically reducing our inventory, we're just saying we are going to consume this in the future. And that occurs, as I mentioned, when review is switched from a red no to a green yes. The software has to run a bill of materials, which takes about 5 minutes for that allocation to occur. So when you click Review Confirm, it's not going to happen instantaneously. It'll take it approximately 5 minutes. So the actual physical reduction of inventory can occur based upon the setting that you choose. So we'll go to Setup, Settings, then Production. Then we have this dynamic control right here for Reduce Inventory. So you can choose to reduce the inventory when the production file is downloaded, or when the packing list is switched to yes, or when order shipped is switched to yes, or when invoice is switched to yes. So with this, that is when inventory is removed from allocated and also physically reduced. Now if we go back to supply chain then inventory, we'll search for our test item. If you mouse over the description, any notes for the inventory item will display. We've added column sorts right here. And then if you click the on order or allocated values, it will open a pop-up that lists all purchase orders and all orders that have the inventory item on order or allocated. And once again, if you click it, the ID, it'll open up the order details page or the purchase order page. So then we've also updated the export report. So I'll click Menu Export. It'll export whatever is displaying on the web page. Editing. And we've updated this to contain new values like on hand, allocated, on order, balance, buffer, the estimated alert date, the average daily usage, dollar per unit, on hand value, and then notes. And we highlighted the gray column because this is the column that you can change the value. We'll say 400, save it, and then click Menu Import, and it will update the quantity in the software. You can see the on-hand quantity increased to 400, and then our balance also increased. On the purchase order page, the updates are we've updated our search criteria right here, so you can search by different purchase order statuses. And then you can also search by PO date, estimated date, or receive date. And in addition, you can search by supplier, PO number, or order number. Now the order number is something new where for each purchase order, you can directly assign a PO to a specific order, thus linking it to your just-in-time items like hardware, glass, or screens. So if I go back to the purchase order list page, you can see here it's listing order 497 for this one, 496, 495. So if I click one of these orders, it'll open up the order details page. And on this page, we have a purchase order box that lists all purchase orders that have been directly associated with this order. So typically these just-in-time purchase orders are the bottlenecks in production. So on here you can quickly see which purchase orders have been submitted, what was the PO date, the estimated receive date, and then the actual receive date. And you can see the status is submitted, and then the notes that were inputted on the PO, and you have the ability to click the notes and then add additional text to it. To save your text change, just simply click out of it and it will update that text to contain the additional values. Also on this order details page, we are showing the material summary from the bill of materials right here. So you can see everything that is being consumed to produce this order, all on the order details page. And then if you click the description or the part number, it will open up a link to that inventory item. And the same concept on the inventory item page. If you click the internal number, it will open up a tab with that inventory item. So we've created a lot of nice hyperlinking with this update that makes it quicker to navigate and make changes. If there are any questions about this large update, feel free to give us a call. Thank you.